Good morning, guys. Rebecca here from the Shipshape Shop. Starting my week on a Tuesday instead of a Monday after a lovely long weekend in beautiful Havelock North. Seriously want to move there. Today I wanted to talk to you about tips to get started if you are feeling inspired about decluttering but you're not quite sure where to start. And also I'm going to share with you my one thing to avoid doing if you want to have success and be able to continue going the DIY path. You'll see that in the description I've dropped a link to my schedule appointment, so I'd love it if you want to get decluttered and you can't be bothered getting stuck in yourself. You can book an appointment to have a free call with me and we can talk about your goals, what you want to achieve, and figure out a plan of attack for you to get some help on board in the form of me. But if you are keen to get DIYing and get stuck in yourself, there are a couple of things that you can do that will be more likely, mean that you're more likely to have some success with your decluttering mission. And it's all about practice and building your muscle, not your muscles, your muscle, your organizing muscle. So just like when you are starting at the gym, you don't go and all of a sudden bench press, I don't even know a sum, let's just pick something ridiculous. You don't go and bench press 200 kilos immediately. You start off maybe with, I'm really going to show up my my lack of gym knowledge here. You might start with 5 kilos, and then once you can do 5 and it's easy, you might progress and you might go to 10, and slowly over time you'll build up to lifting that 200 kg weight, maybe. And the same as if you're training for a marathon, you don't blast out there straight away and go for the full whole hog 42 kilometers at once. You might start with a 5-minute run and then 10-minute, and you continue to stretch and grow your confidence in running until you can you know that you can nail that 42 kilometer distance. So it's exactly the same with organizing, and in fact with anything that you want to become skilled at. So this is on my mind this morning because I have someone out the window who is practicing the drums. They're not amazing, but they're practicing, and I'm sure that guy or that girl didn't go ahead and go, right, I'm going to book Western Springs Arena and do a concert straight away. He's building up, or she's building up. I don't know why, I think it's a kid. I think I know the kid next door, that's why I'm thinking it's a guy. He's not going to book a concert straight away without practicing first and becoming really proficient. So with organising, it's exactly the same concept, right? So the one thing you should avoid, or the one thing that you want to try and avoid, is going, right, this is my weekend or this is my summer holiday and I'm just going to deal with it in one day, and I'm going to start at 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm not going to finish until it's done. That is setting yourself up to fail. I can assure you that if you are not used to decluttering, if you're not used to getting organised, after about 2 hours, you will dip out. I call it the dip. You will start to feel tired, you'll feel bored, all of these other things will start bubbling up that you would rather be doing instead. And you'll get distracted and you'll find reasons to come out of the space that you're organising. And go and see to those other things, and then you walk back in, and because with decluttering it always looks worse before it looks better, right? Because you pull everything out, and then when you go out, let's say you go and think, I'm going to get a glass of water and I'll feel better, then you walk back into the space and you're like, oh my goodness, it's huge, I can't be bothered dealing with this anymore, this is going to take me forever. And then you kind of shove it all back into a cupboard and that's the end of it, and you'll feel feelings of failure, which isn't cool. No one likes to feel like they're not achieving at something. So rather than setting aside an entire day or an entire weekend or an entire week if you're off over summer, set aside 30 minutes. That's it. That's the best way to get started. Set a goal and actually write your goal down. So your goal might be, I'm going to clear out my wardrobe. That's the big goal. Break it down into a small goal. Today I'm going to clear out my t-shirts, and that might take a longer time than 30 minutes depending on how many t-shirts you have. So you might like to break it down further and go, I'm going to deal with my white t-shirts or my light coloured t-shirts. Pull all of those light coloured t-shirts out, handle every one of them, go through your process of just how you personally decide if you want to keep something or let it go. And then at the end of the 30 minutes, you've actually achieved something. And if you're like me and you like to tick things off your list, you can go a big tick on your goal, which was to sort out your t-shirts or your light coloured t-shirts, and then put it away. You've not made a huge mess because you've kept it manageable, right? It's that small little chunk of decluttering that you're doing. and then enjoy the rest of your day doing something else, and you will enjoy that feeling of success, and it will inspire you to keep going. So the next day, and it might not be the next day, it might be the next weekend, you go, okay, I'm going to spend 30 minutes and this time I'm going to deal with my skirts. And yes, it will take you a longer time to do it that way. It might take you over a few weekends to declutter your wardrobe, but you're actually going to finish it. You're more likely to finish it rather than pulling everything out at once, putting it all on the bed, and then getting completely overwhelmed and upset by the volume of stuff that you have in front of me. So those are my tips, whether you're decluttering your wardrobe or your garage or your pantry or your storeroom or whatever. Hi Sandra. It is to start small, write down your goal and set aside 30 minutes of time that you're going to actually focus on this. Set a timer so that at the end of the 30 minutes it goes off and you go, woohoo, it's done. Or when you start to dip, if you're getting bored after 15 or 20 minutes, you can look at the timer and go, okay, it's only 10 minutes of my life that I've got to go, and then I'll be finished and this will be done with for today. So that's my advice on how you can get started on decluttering if you're feeling inspired. And if you're feeling inspired but you don't want to go it alone and you'd like a little support, then I would love it if you would book an appointment, and you'll find the link in the descriptions above. We can have a 15-minute free chat, talk about what you need some help with, and we can figure out a way to get you to the other side and focusing on the beautiful summer that we have ahead. Those are my words of wisdom for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.